Sweet. Alright, so, finally back. Well, not literally. Well, in some senses. Just, making an updated video. If it looks like I'm looking to the side, that's because my phone is turned to the side. So the camera's like over here, and I look at the screen when I do videos. But anyways, okay. God. Where do I start? Well, for starters, I think since about March 20th, that was when the eclipse hit. Um, my friend was coming where I am now, North Dakota, for work, so that's kind of where the energy's been with me since like Mercury went direct. And that's kind of when I stopped posting stuff about astrology. And so just to clarify already, my friend went to North Dakota and I went with him. When the eclipse hit March 20th, that's when I headed up here from Cali. Um, so that's pretty much what my life's been about since the 20th, and that's why I kind of like disappeared for a while and really haven't made any kind of videos because I just been working and stuff like that. But for me, it's not really about work. It's not about money or anything like that. It's I look at it in a astrological theme, and for me, coming from the Vedic side, as always, um, Saturn right now is in Scorpio, and Scorpio is my 10th house. So Saturn's in my 10th house in Scorpio, and that's been hitting I think since last year November. That's when I really broke into astrology, and it's really playing its role very strong. And I've definitely been feeling it here, and I've just been trying to take as much notes as I possibly can. And it's been a very interesting trip. Um, Man, I don't even know how to put it, but it's just so much change has hit since Saturn went into my 10th house. And getting deeper into astrology and then this move out here, it's like I have no idea what's going to be next, and it all hits on cue with whatever else is going on. um I could only imagine what's gonna happen. Well, I can't even imagine what's gonna happen when Jupiter goes direct. Which is gonna be cool because by that time, when that hits, I'm gonna have my Jupiter return. um, my second one. Um, that will be sometime this year. But anyways, yeah, I'm gonna try to get out some brief ideas that I've been collecting out here. And there's just a lot of sayings that I've heard that I've been really putting into perspective now ever since I've actually had my first job. um, but I guess I could kick it off with when I used to talk to my mom about how like society and stuff like that and how the world is and stuff. She said, "Well, that's life, and that's kind of like how we have to live it, which would be, having a job, pay bills, all that kind of stuff." And at the same time, I've been thinking to myself, what a great answer it would have been if I said, um, well, it's people that make it life, and there's endless options that we could do, that we could change it, and instead of making it a norm or a way of living or an ideal way of living, we can just make it as equal, to have our own way and call that life. And that's how it is. Instead of having just the general idea of waging hours and getting paid off of that and just making a life out of that. I mean, it's not so bad. Depends on what you do, I guess, or how you feel with what you do, or how life's going for you at the same time. But out here for me, when I go to work, it's not work. I feel like I'm going to Saturn. and I'm there to learn something. And it's an experience for me to gather as much as I can off of that experience and use it to something else in life instead of just that being life, instead of just work and getting bills, money, and all that other stuff. Instead of that being life, it's more for me taking the experiences and learning, um, or not in the sense of learning, but gaining perspective of what you gain and applying it to other areas in your life that will eventually come. And that's exactly what's been going on for me in a very, very strong way. And I'm kind of indecisive or uncertain about what's to come, but I'm definitely taking in a lot of perspective and exercise, and I guess in a way you could say a reality check, but I don't know. You could also say Saturn in Scorpio transformation, just things that you didn't realize before, and now is the time for at least Aquarius ascendants to really experience this and put these things into perspective and push them into the directions that are coming or that we're on our way to in a way. Um, so I guess if that made any sense, that's kind of the general theme of what I'm going through right now. Um, I think I'm gonna make short videos. I think I'm just gonna keep it at 6 minutes so they upload fast and you're not having to hear a whole story for 10 minutes. So I'll end it at this, and till my next video, which I'll make probably in a couple minutes later.